More Pegasus just finished Hasan. First of all, that title is extremely weird. Second of all, why do I keep seeing these grown adult 30-year-old men, brown men, that's friendly fire, beefing with each other all the time, bro? Like, do we realize we are not in high school no more? Like, if you ever see me gain any sort of popularity and I'm beefing with other people constantly, you can make fun of me. You have my permission to make fun of me and never watch me again, because that is lame and cringe.
Massive day for the unemployed. More Pegasus just finished all over Hasan.
More Pegasus made a dozen videos about you in the past few days. I love that guy. That guy.
I don't even think he's being sarcastic there. I genuinely think if somebody made dozens of videos on me, I'd love them too, bro. It's free publicity at the end of the day. Even if they don't like you, right? Even if they're criticizing you, even if they're coming at you for every little thing you do right or wrong, you're still getting publicity. You're still getting clout. You're still going to have a core fan base. I'm pretty sure this dude still has his core fan base. Nobody dislikes him. Maybe like people on the outside, right? But yeah, at the end of the day, it's just free publicity. You're getting more clout, more money. Your pockets are getting deeper. But I also do think it's some type of cope, because if you're in a situation where you know you're wrong and someone keeps calling you out on it, then yeah, it's like it's a bad look and it's annoying.
He's my favorite YouTuber, honestly. He's the best in the business. Every other day there's another Hasan is finished video that comes out of those guys. It's fucking awesome.
That's because you can't stop finishing all over yourself. Of course you're gonna be the talk of the town. Whoa!
I know he's being sarcastic, but there's actually so many channels that put out like those Hasan is finished, this person is finished, this person is dead, like every day. I applaud them because that is hard work. How to make content out of literally nothing. Like, I can't do that. I don't have the talents to do that. I need something to look at, something to talk about, something to react to. I'm not as talented as you.
A black Santa, he's gonna steal Christmas.
Kaya, please.
When people do this, it's cringe because you're trying to play into a joke that you don't even care about because you got hated on for it and you're trying to make it a joke, but it doesn't come off as authentic. Like, I think I've seen political candidates do this and you could tell when they don't really actually think it's funny. They're just doing it because they think that's what you're supposed to do. This is lame.
Get down.
Unk, you are 57 years old. You're not in on the joke, you cornball. And anyway, his beef with More Pegasus kept going on.
I thought Andy Pants Gaming was, yeah, until we found out that he like had made AI lost the custody of his children. And yes, that is exactly what that's exactly what my haters are doing out there, okay?
Hey, speak for yourself. I haven't lost custody of my kids yet. You know, Pegasus wasn't gonna take that lightly. This bro straight up said Pegasus probably has like, what the hell?
Okay, that was just the wildest turn of the century there. It literally went from you're annoying to you have illegal material on your computer or something and you lost your kids. Wow, this is getting serious.
It's just about waiting. Just waiting it out. They're making mad money from you. I mean, I don't give a shit. Whatever, dude. Hopefully I'll put his kids through college if anyone actually is stupid enough to have sex with them. And then their kids won't be just as dumb as their dad.
I feel like I'm coming at him way too hard, but people who say like they don't care and then continue to care and go on a monologue about how much they care, I just don't get it, man. We could all just admit we care about when people talk about us or when people say mean things or nice things. Like, we care. It's okay to care. That's a natural human part of life, right? But then saying you don't care, then going on to care, and then making things about money and like financial and kids and personal, bro, just attack each other's surface level problems. You don't got to get all deep and serious, but you know, maybe it's deeper to him. Maybe it's deeper to these two individuals.
Enough to bark, old enough to spark.
Now, I'll tell you what actually shocked me, and no, not Kaya.
How my dog looks at my Chinese friend.
Right, so then in classic Hasan fashion, he somehow like implies I'm a I mean, just a classic experience with Hasan.
I mean, even a broken clock is right twice a day.
I know who you are.
Do you?
You're an evil rapist.
You know me well.
Takes one to know one.
Okay, anyway, jokes aside, Pegasus straight up cooked them.
So he obviously cannot say anything about me directly. Obviously, there's no evidence of anything. So he brings up another random guy in the middle of talking about me, and then he says, "Oh, this guy's a," and all my haters are right after basically calling me a hater.
That's exactly what my haters are doing out there, okay? It's just about waiting. Just waiting it out.
Right. So all your haters are just right? You just gotta wait, guys. Eventually, they will expose themselves.
I'm gonna be honest, whether you're like the best person on earth or whether you're a controversial individual or whether your content is political or gaming or whatever, you're gonna have people that dislike you or hate you. And some of the times it's true, bro. Like some of the times it's real deal, like criticism. Like I've gotten comments that are hate comments, but like 90% of them aren't hate comments. Like the only hate comments are like, you're ugly, you're fat or something, right? But most of the comments are like, bro, you didn't say this. You talked about this wrong. No, it was actually this. No, bro, don't actually, you copied this person. Like that's real. Like that's a valid comment. And most people like, it's not haters. They're not haters. I think that's the wrong impression that you get from individuals who criticize you. I think you need to change your mindset. Instead of haters, critiquers. Sure, some people may mean it as hate, but if you just change your mindset, you'll take it as positive, and then they'll be like, whoa, what happened? You know, like I've responded to people that actually left real hate comments with some I love you, and they just never respond back because they're all confused.
Don't listen to them. They're probably pedophiles. You'll find out that this is a common tactic Hasan uses to smear all of his haters so that nobody listens to them, right? And I mean, I've witnessed this happen to other people all the time, right? Like, you know, he's always calling Tectone something.
Oh, the second time the clock's been right. Speaking of Tectone, whoa, we just got a Discord call from Tectone. Let's check this out.
Man, f that nigga Hasan Piker. That nigga straight up is P. Diddy. Bro straight up got no aura. Stop zapping your dog, lil pup. I just mogged your bench press and your mama a hoe.
You criticize Hasan, suddenly you're a lovely lover or whatever. And now I'm experiencing it firsthand, although, you know, not to that extent, but I still feel like it's ridiculous, man.
I can't even lie though, that's a valid tactic, and I would use it too if I was like extremely popular, right? Where I would get a ton of haters. I would just like combine them all in one group and say, y'all are this type of people, and get away from it.
We got to do something about this. This isn't right.
It's like this is the first time he's ever mentioned my name, and he already wants to put in that association. Like, it's crazy. Criticizes me? Probably a I don't know for sure. He's probably not yet, but maybe later. Maybe if I'm lucky. Maybe if I pray really hard. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not the one who went to a Diddy party.
I walked into this like back like sphere Epcot looking thing in the back of like the house that P. Diddy was renting for his and was throwing after parties at Coach.
Okay. We got to take a moment to be honest. If I got invited to a Diddy party before being aware of all the weird stuff and all the allegations and all the things he did or didn't do, all the things that were proved that he did, I would have probably gone. And I don't even like parties. To get a chance to go to a Diddy party and see all these celebrities and be tapped in with, you know, get connections, maybe achieve something great, you know, actually complete your dream, I would probably go. But now, obviously, if I was invited knowing that things going, like, I wouldn't go. Like, same thing with I'm not even going to say it, but I'm being honest. Y'all would go too. We're not going to sit here and lie. If you got invited to a Diddy party, you would go.
Coachella. And one of the images that they were playing was like this little girl, this like supposedly attractive, very young girl.
Yeah, officer, this Turkish guy right here around the corner. Yeah, that's the guy.
Never mind. I would not go. I was lying.
I'm not the one who went to a brothel that in Germany that was very questionable and apparently got raided or something. I'm not the one who begs for from my fans in my Snapchat that I can't confirm the age of.
That's crass.
He's doing my boy Pegasus dirty. Like, Hasan is so old he saw the towers fall, albeit smiling.
I'm not the one who thrusts my pee-pee at Jellywig's girlfriend, all right? In some form of weird sexual harassment. Like, I don't know, bro.
And he came in, he said, you could see my dick in this. And I said, Hasan, I'm not looking. And then he proceeded to hump the air and he said, look. And I said, I'm not.
What? Bro, what are these Twitch streamers' lives about? These people are strange, yo. No disrespect. Some of these situations that I hear about are the most out-of-pocket situations. Like, humping the air to another woman who has a boyfriend. Like, maybe if y'all really close friends or cousins or some, I don't know. Maybe I'm in the wrong here. Maybe I don't understand the friendship, and I apologize.
Looking.
That's crass.
So then a chatter talks about how much money I'm making from these videos, and he says that he's gonna put my kids through college. I mean, I hate to break it to you, Hasan, but it's more like my great-great-great-grandkids at this point.
Maybe Hasan is a socialist. Pegasus lives in his head rent-free. You know, I get that it might be a bit of a two-way street, but I digress. Pegasus got to the point where Hasan couldn't even ignore him anymore, so he had to like kind of like taint his rep subconsciously within his own audience.
Before that, we had another channel, right? This isn't even my main channel. And we were way more popular on that. We did a bunch of like Reddit, general reactions, commentary, story time, bunch of mixed stuff or whatever. Basically, we've been popping for 7 years with or without this freak, right? Just to staff.
I don't think people realize how hard hard it is to stay popular on social media sites, especially YouTube. Like, do you know how many trends YouTube has gone through? How many genre shifts? How many like different types of content was popular? It was vlog content, it was reaction content, it was gaming content, Mr. Beast type content, like that really overproduced style. Like being on YouTube for 7 years and getting millions of views or hundreds of thousands of views is an accomplishment. I don't care what type of content you make at this point. I don't care if you're a weirdo person. If people are watching you for that long, you have some type of talent. I'm trying to get like you.
Establishing that we never needed this guy, because that's what all the like Hassan Glazers like to say. You'd be broke without Hassan. Your entire life is Hassan. You could not make a career without him. Like, that's just provable.
I hate when people try to bring up money like the weirdest. Like, why is money such an obsession to you? Like, if somebody is broke or rich, it doesn't make them any less right or wrong, any less human or non-human. Nothing changes. Your money, the material possessions you have, don't change anything about the words coming out of your mouth. You realize that, right? A lot of these haters just don't understand that. And a lot of these individuals with a lot of clout and money don't understand that. They feel like that material wealth, these assets that they've gained, are the only thing, you know, of value to them. And that's sad. You really got to look deeper into yourself and realize, maybe I'm lonely. Maybe I need a therapist. Maybe I got to do something better. Maybe I got to, you know, develop real life skills.
False, right?
Pegasus just finished in Hassan, but Hassan is asking for more. All right, I think we started a disease. A series so rich, even Hassan's childhood subscribed.
I'm literally a decade or 10 years younger than this guy, and somehow still have more common sense than this absolute moronic piece of shit, right? And hopefully by the time I'm his age, he will, you know, be in prison, probably lose his career.
By 34, you should have at least 3 to 4 children, not a dog you zap for shock value. Now, I'm a humble king, don't get me wrong, but I will take credit in normalizing the hate of people over 30. Items took it away for a while, but he lost his swag.
Making fun of people for their age is like the lowest of lowest.
Well, actually, yours is highest of highest.
Okay, I know I just said it's cringe to always bring up wealth and money, but genuinely, I think age is actually a valid, funny joke. I think calling somebody old because they're 30 is funny because 30 is not old, right? So saying it to them, and if they get mad, is hilarious, because why are you getting mad at being called 30? That's a good age. That's like a prime age for a lot of men. I don't know about a lot of women, maybe a lot of women too, for career women, right? We're all gonna get old someday. It's not that serious. These are lighthearted jokes, and we're gonna grow up and die and go with Jesus Christ. So at the end of the day, believe in God.
I'm literally that guy, pal.
So I don't know if you guys caught that, but he does this weird thing where he flip-flops between him and them when addressing me. So it's like he wants to talk about me, but he knows that he has zero dirt on me, and he's kind of hesitant to say anything.
How are you gonna call yourself a leftist but not know your pronouns? This is proof you're a grifter.
And that's basically what he did there. Like, oh, Pegasus is good, but this other guy that I immediately mentioned seconds after him and in the middle of my statement about him is actually a file and a weirdo, and also the rest of my haters are a weirdo. Also, yes, let me end this sentence with Pegasus again. It's like, it's so slimy. We know what you're doing, dude.
And if you can't,
It's a valid tactic. It's a valid tactic to generalize your haters and call them all one big, you know, crazy word. And it works because it's not just him. Like damn near everybody does that deals with a large amount of haters, right? And most of them still have their fan base. So they believe them, and you're going to believe the creator you have an obsession with. So even if it's obvious from the outside, nobody from like the inside being a fan of somebody else is ever going to see anything wrong with them, no matter what. I'm being so serious. I bet you there was probably Diddy fans who probably thought he did nothing wrong.
if you can't clear 225 at least for like a decent 6 or 7, you should not be allowed to have any opinions on whatever I have to say.
All right, now we're weight shaming, bro. We're age shaming, rich shaming. Now we're weight shaming. The mayor of New York City couldn't bench 135. That don't mean he can't be a good mayor. Hey, I'm rooting for him. I'm not from New York, so I couldn't vote for him, but he won. I'm rooting for him. I don't care. But we're not gonna sit here and diss my boy Zora Mamdani.
I also bench more than Hassan, so even by his own logic, I'm allowed to speak. Leave my boy Pegasus alone, you racist.
Your brain is actively being studied from f***ing aliens in another galaxy, thinking, how is it empty? How is it empty? This is a new source of energy. A new dimension has been born in his brain. It is nothing.
Pegasus, you lost me there, bro. Just make fun of him for being Turkish or something. Mention the Armenian genocide.
All my haters are actually classic. Old enough to count.
Old enough to
mount. I wonder how many hours a day he watches videos about himself by other creators, news articles, and reads user comments about himself. Seems like a self-absorbed person, and it must be exhausting for him. It's his entire existence, dude. Ultimate omega narcissist. You mention his name in a dark alley, he'll appear and be like, what did you say? I think he only watches...
That can be good for your mental, right? Like constantly watching things about yourself, constantly reading things about yourself, whether positive or good, right? Because if you read too much positive, then you're ego becomes way too high and you think you're this almighty person, and then you read too much negative, then your mental breaks down, you get angry, and you just kind of got to avoid the compliments and criticism, and you just got to work on your relationship with God, and to be in a good spot mentally, physically, emotionally.
Thirst traps about himself.
Even the Cockroach King got involved.
More Pegasus made a dozen videos about you in the past few days.
Oh, in the past few days, yeah.
Bro made 184 videos, dude. What?
I love that guy. That guy is my favorite YouTuber, honestly.
He's a farmer.
He's the best in the business.
Yeah. Is that it?
Every other day, there's another Hassan is finished video that comes out of those guys. It's fucking awesome.
I think that this is probably unironically the best way that he can approach it.
Calling him your favorite YouTuber and laughing it off, sure, but not the part he implied he was a.
It is. This is the best way for him to approach it.
No.
Wrong. The best way would be to actually ignore it entirely. Pegasus straight up went from Singapore to Singa-rich after this saga. And Hassan, you better take back the mean word.
All right, I'm gonna say one hot take. If you ever see me in a maid outfit, you have the right to make fun of me for the rest of my life. Not because there's anything wrong with wearing a maid outfit, but that would be going against my own values and my own, dignity and type of respect I have for myself, right? I'm not judging you right now. Mentally, I might be, but right now I'm not judging you for doing what you want to do. But I'm just saying this about me.
Words you said about Pegasus, or I'll intervene. That fake laugh he always does is like a straight up trigger when he's clearly bothered by something. And it's true, Hassan. The only thing you hate more than yourself is the community you fostered over these years.
Oh my God, I hate the left. I hate liberalism. I hate everything that's going on.
But unfortunately, we ran out of time for this video.
Man, I genuinely think Twitch is like a freaking high school, bro. People on Twitch just, I don't know what is their issue with wanting to be hating on everybody, always in drama. Like, bro, you're a grown adult, mature, and just be a normal person. But anyways, this was a very interesting video. A lot of hate, and I had to say a lot of random things, but yeah, it was good. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what else you want me to watch next. Goodbye.